tell you the story about that on another day. So we're back. So I sent the razors off to Brown Man, Kyle. And if you haven't seen the other video, you might want to watch. But I sent him 3 razors. Because the story started out as he had contacted me because he had a razor that he couldn't get through his beard real well. So I put an edge on it. Because of course I thought I could do it. And nothing. So I got together 3 razors. 3 different kinds of razors, different edges on the razor, different steels, different grinds. And the goal was to sort this out. Because I didn't say on the other video that the razor, the gold dollar he had originally sent me, was already at 2 other people tried honing it. So when I honed it, and it still wouldn't move through, well, first off, I kind of doubted myself. You know, you start thinking and having these thoughts, wow, did I mess that up or whatever? So I decided that, you know, we would start testing some variables. And so I sent the ZY, or pretty much like another gold dollar, just to make sure that I had it right. And he contacted me and he told me, he even made a video, and he tested them. And the ZY was the same. Meaning, it still didn't move through his beard. That thing pulled just like the other gold dollars did. But the other 2 razors, which was really the experiment, the TI, pretty much an extra hollow ground, and I put a wicked sharp edge on it. I went sub-micron on that thing, 10th micron or 050 CBN I put on there. And I was watching. Because my goal there was to create an edge like his Chevette, because he could use the Chevette fine. So I wanted to get it straight, as close to that as possible. And he said that it did. I was watching. It was going through his beard. He said it was pretty smooth. But the thing is, I was cracking up. I was listening to it, and that thing was screaming through his beard. It was like that razor was redlining, man. It was like just had everything it could do to get through his beard. It was just, like I said, it was screaming.
And on my goatee area, yes, definitely sharp enough. It's getting through it.
But he did say it was actually pretty smooth. So when I saw that, I went, ah. So we got something there. But I was really eager for him to try the Brian Brown. And I can tell you, that thing plowed through his beard like nothing. Like it was just a huge truck diesel motor, just moved right through it. Did not phase that thing at all. Pretty much as I had hoped it would do.
You know I'm free.
Wow.
Because that edge I put on there, that was an Ozuku edge on the Brian Brown. And the Ozuku I have is pretty hard, so it does give a pretty sharp edge. But I juiced it a little bit. Maybe give it a little breakfast at Champion Diana Ball snack before I sent it to him. So I was really happy to see that. See that thing move through. Because I tell you, when Kyle first contacted me, he was so excited to get his razors because he wanted so bad to shave with a straight razor. And when I sent him the Gold Dollar and it still didn't work, I felt awful. He was like a kid. He was like a kid that had just lost his, got rid of his training wheels on his bike, and his dad took him out there on the two-wheeler, and he stood him up and he pushed him. He's like, "All right, son, come on, let's do it." And he pedaled and wobbled, and bam, he just fell over. Oh, I felt terrible. So when I saw him pull that Brian Brown through, oh, it was so nice to see. I'm really happy for you, Kyle. You got your big boy pants. We can get this done. So now the thing is, what are we gonna do? Well, I mean, obviously he's gonna have to send my razor back, but we can get him some heavy grinds. It's the heavy grind that he said felt better to him. The heavy grind, which, Brian Brown makes some semi-custom heavy grinds. I wouldn't suggest the Sheffield heavy grinds because those are softer steel. I would suggest a modern one because they usually use better steels. You go with the TI, but he said to me, since he's had the razors for a few days now, that using the TI again, you could tell already just after a few shaves that edge was going away, which I could understand in a beard like that. Very nice. So I consider the whole endeavor quite a success. Everyone's happy all the way around. So, you know, the takeaway here, at least for me, is when something like this arises, there's a situation, you have to use it as a learning experience, you know, on both sides. So to me, when I sent that razor the first time and it didn't work, I could have just ditched the situation and just not dealt with it, or figured, you know, let's figure this thing out and let's learn from it so it doesn't happen again. You know, so there are a few takeaways here. One of the things that I learned is that steel matters. Anthony and I argue about this, but I'm right. The gold dollar, the steel on the gold dollar just was not capable of getting an edge to get through Kyle's beard. His beard is like, you know, 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 10,000, you know, that's just really stiff like that. And that gold dollar just did not have the capability, the refinement capability within the edge or the quality of the steel. Now, I'm not getting down on gold dollars. I like gold dollars. I use gold dollars. I test on gold dollars. I've used them for years. In fact, I can even fix them up and sell them once in a while. So, it's, you know, this is 98% of the time, this is not going to be the issue, but it is here. So the quality steel of the TI, and I've said that before, the TI, in my opinion, best mass-produced razor out there today. And it's funny because I was talking to Jared, and Jared told me that the TIs from a while back were even better than the ones today. So that's something I'd really like to try. So if someone has one of those old TIs, give me a call. I'd love to test it. The other takeaway, be objective, try and figure it out. You know, there's many different variables within shaving and things that can't work. So check them. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to test the different edges, different razors, different steels, different grinds, all of that stuff. So, you know, in this situation, it actually worked out fairly quickly, and within one shot, we got it handled. So, yeah, that's good. I'm real happy for that. Also, some of the comments on my video and even on Brown Man's videos, they're harping on the technique. Well, dude, you gotta. It's not technique. I watched him shave with the shavette, and that was fine. So, you know, it's not technique. There's really nothing that difficult to this shaving thing. You know, as long as you keep the spine close to your face and don't use too much pressure, you're going to be good there. So if it's really something that's just not working for you, it's probably something that needs to be figured out. So keep working at it. Brown Man Shave, check him out. He actually does pretty good videos. So give his channel a view, show him some love. He does pretty good videos. And to answer the question of the video, are straight razors really all that? Hell yes, they are. So I appreciate you guys watching. You have a good day, great day, good night, and we'll see you real soon.